Oh. Let's put this through to here. So, for those of you who are already here, I'm going to let you know I am expecting a call from my manager, who was supposed to call me back already, even though she was on lunch, and she didn't call me back just yet. But I have a shift that starts at the same time I'm supposed to be in, getting my. Actually, I'll put my other ones on because it's a little bit on the dark side because it's clouding up. It's actually a high of 23 today instead of in the 30s. So, anyhow. I just want to ask if I need to just letting her know now is fine, or if I should just call in that morning and say, yeah, I'm going to be half an hour late because I have a medical appointment that can't be rearranged, and that because I need my incision properly dressed. So I will have to, unfortunately, deal with that. It doesn't make me very happy, as most of you may know. She is not my favorite person in the world. In any world. Ever. So, anyhow. I will have to deal with that and her, but today, 11 o'clock, I wouldn't have been a big issue. I had my wound redressing, and so that wouldn't have been a big issue, but then I remembered that I had accepted a last-minute appointment with my denturist about my lower plate, which he wanted to recheck the stuff on. So we did that, and he said this basically this side was really high last time, this side was only kind of high. So he's making another adjustment, and then I should be getting them next week for me to actually wear. Maybe people might not necessarily want to see it, but I'm going to be willing to show. I am going to show everyone, or at least take a picture and post to my personal page. What they look like, because I've never seen a plate like that before. For those of you who may or may not have noticed, I did. It took me a bit, and I just finished it like about 10 minutes ago. But I did shave my, well, not shave, but as you can see, I took my beard in pretty tight. I wanted to keep the length, but I couldn't figure out how to do that properly without looking stupid. So I just, which actually makes this a little bit nicer, and I can actually maybe try giving it everything a proper scrub underneath. So, but. That being said, we'll wait and see when she decides she's, able to call me back. If she doesn't call me back, I will just call in Friday morning and be like, I will call in super early and just be like, yeah, I can't come in at 10 o'clock. I have an appointment at 10 o'clock. I'll be in at 10:30. And if they say anything, I'll just say, I tried to get through to Mel, try to get through to the boss, and couldn't be bothered. And that because she was on lunch, which fine, I don't want to disturb her lunch in all honesty. But the person who I was talking to couldn't be bothered to take down I'm going to turn the rotation back on because I thought I had it fit that it would, whatever, but it does not. Couldn't be bothered to take down a note or anything, just so that way she had some sense of the urgency which to get back to me on. So, I don't know. I just know I'm looking forward to going back to work Friday, if for no other reason that I can start job hunting without having to worry about them getting a call and asking, well, what kind of employee, has he been, and them having a shit hemorrhage because I'm still technically on medical leave. So, alrighty, we are going back to .hack, and that as we move through more of the story in Volume 2, Reminisce. I did turn certain volumes up with the exception of the background music. I turned up the voices, sound effects, and the movie volume. So there might be parts that are a little bit louder than what things currently are right now, or normal, as you can see. So, you know, adjust your whatever as you can. If you need to, you know, adjust the headset so that way you don't have your eardrums blasted out from you, under you, or whatever. And yeah, we'll just go from there. I don't remember how much I did while I was off camera. Wasn't that much apparently, but I did run through a couple of the places to try to level characters like Adelie, and I didn't level Entrance, but I should have probably. But you know, just worked on some of that stuff. So, and if you remember last time, what happened last time, really? We went on another dungeon with Alcaide. Then suddenly she got an email about Sirius from some strange person. And then and somewhere in there we had it determined that our final round match, before the title match, was only one target to Bordeaux. But she was under the influence of Ida this time, probably given to her by Sakaki, as he and her seemed to have that little thing going on during the tournament when they were talking, you know, up to this point. So, but now is the time we go through and see what else is going on. So, what else do we have here in the mail station day? And whoop, wrong button. And then over here will just be the new mail station stuff, the stuff about Entrance, Sakubo, and Sakubu Bo, Sakubu Saku, and that. And so, we have Adelie. Congratulations on winning the tournament. I guess that Pyre Entrance would be better for the title match than me after all. Good luck with it, Adelie. And she says, would you like to go on a quest? Saseo, there's a quest at Doldana Quest Shop called Mushroom Hunting, and I was wondering if you'd like to do it with me and Bo. I know you might get mad at me and tell me this is no time for doing quests, but even so, please call me if you ever want to go. Adelie. Gaspard. About Triage. There's a thread discussing Triage on the community forums rumor board. I hear a lot of Triage rumors these days, but they're just rumors, right? He couldn't possibly really exist. At least, I hope he doesn't. If he did, I'd be so scared I'd never come visit the world again.
Wait a minute. There's a post about Triage on the forums. Let's check it out.
And this is the community forum. Rumor board. Come on, Triage. Anonymous. As the leader of GU, I wish to talk to you man to man. Lost ground, Searberg. Theta, hidden, forbidden, in heat. I shall wait for you in this area.
This is from Pyros the Third, right?
Of course.
I wonder if he found a new sign. The area words are Theta, hidden, forbidden, in heat. Let's check it out just in case.
And then this will detail stories about all of the lost grounds that you've encountered. So, some of them do have some interesting backstory. Maybe something that I might consider reading and doing a video on for my YouTube channel. So, it's, you know, like anything else. The plan's there. Whether it will be executed is a different story. So, let's ignore Pyros the Third, because I don't think I actually have to do that right now. But let's ignore him, and we'll grab...
Let's try going to that area, Pyros.
And we'll grab Adelie and... Oh. Might have to do it afterwards, then. We'll grab Adelie and Bo, and we will go and do that quest, because I had that quest for a while, you know.
So Pyros the Third is over there?
So, you foolishly come, Triage.
Uh-huh.
I have no name to give to scoundrels! Ah! Like a wild eagle with broken wings! Firos the Third, the magnificent eagle man of blue cloudy weather is here!
Trust me, with his actual music,
Case of deja vu.
it's laughable.
Huh? You're...
Yeah.
And what's an eagle doing with broken wings, anyway?
I don't know, Pyros, or something else.
My bad, my bad! I completely thought that Triad had showed up! Right. Are you still chasing him? Well, just listen to this totally hypothetical story. Imagine that there is a certain graphic artist at a certain game company. That man possessed the greatest of confidence in his graphical creations. He logged into his company's game to experience his creations in their native environment. Hey. But one day, he saw something before his very eyes that he could not believe.
The same thing that happened on the last disc? Or in the last volume?
His super amazing, ultra incredible graphics had been deformed by these awful, hideous, disgusting triangular monstrosities! What blasphemy! What violence! Now having transformed into a demon fueled by... Yeah, I've already heard all that. Huh? I told you this before. Triage isn't someone you can handle. Stop chasing him. It could cost you your life. I am a man who has pledged his entire life to graphics. I'll never stop until I catch him. I swear it! Now you're not even trying to hide it's you. Now I must be off to defeat the hateful Triage! May the glitter of stars be always upon your head at all times! I'm off!
Lord have mercy. I can only imagine, like, what his real life person would be like to be that wound up. Well, why can I not? Oh, fine, whatever. That was why it took forever to do the quest, because Bo isn't appearing just yet. Saku is the one hogging the time on the world. Get ready to train. Hiseo, you're going to Theta Aesthetic Hardships Aster, and you better invite me and Master N. If you complain or don't invite us, you know what'll happen.
Seriously, what is this girl's deal? Still, can't ignore her, or I'll pay for it later.
Either butt kick the good one. Just need to walk up behind her and go BAM! Send her flying.
I need to invite Saku.
I don't know why. I guess I went the wrong way. I don't know why she has to come along for special training, because she's not in the tournament with me. Hiseo, I've been waiting for your invitation. Now let us go to the Undying World. Never knew Elk would turn into such a whatever. Because yes, while the voices are different, there is that gap between the first series and second series. And yeah, you know, devout followers or devoted readers of the manga and storyline and all that know that, yeah, Entrance is the player who used to be Elk. So, because there's nobody else really in the game that would still be in the game, that knows about Mia, because that was the NPC that Maha used when she was wandering through the world. So, anyway, so let's go there. Slightly inferior items. So,
Alright, listen up. The mission here is to take out the boss. I picked it so I could see Master N's skills up close and firsthand. What do you think?
Which do you like better? Clear fields or cloudy fields?
Huh? I don't know. Cloudy, I guess?
Really? Me too. I had a feeling that we would get along wonderfully.
I feel a chill in the air.
you think? Alrighty. The only bad part about it, though, is that, you know, Sakubo becomes essentially a better mage to have tag along than Gaspard does, because, you know, them and Gaspard are the same game class, so.
We won.
Okay, just checking my volume levels. Because I should have done that before. Yes, I know. Lecture me all you want. I'm not. Whatever. I've been doing this for however many months, and I'm still pretty much an amateur at it, so. Oh, would you?
I'll crush you. Whirlwind.
Don't get in my way, small fry.
You're one to talk there, Shorta. Go back over this way and pick up that treasure chest, I guess, and
Okay, tough guys, bring it on.
well, I guess its eyes are on the side of its head, so. Oh, I should have grabbed a bottle of water before I started. It's getting a bit too late in the day for me to have coffee, but... Well, not really, but... I don't know. I'll figure that out here shortly. I just know right now, humidity's up, it's about 70%, even though it's only 23 degrees centigrade. It makes it very, like, kind of gross. You know what I mean?
This situation is to our advantage.
So... very distinct possibility that I may wind up turning off the webcam so that way I can sit here
This is a piece of cake.
and cool off, you know, because it's just gross, and my shirt gets my shirt is damp as much as I hate to say it. So. Mm-hmm.
How unlucky for you to have met me.
Alright.
This situation is to our advantage.
I should restore Sakubo's, what you call it? SP.
Take that, Haseo.
Get out of here!
This is it! I didn't even break a sweat.
Yeehaw. Okay.
Let's take him out now! Come on, I'm not even warmed up!
My, like, right along in here hurts for whatever reason, and I have a feeling it's the wound. And I just don't know what to do to fix it.
I didn't even break a sweat.
No, you shattered it.
Don't look away now!
How unlucky for you to have met me.
Excuse me. Okay.
Don't look away now!
I didn't even break a sweat.
Let's make the next fight pretty quick.
Don't look away now!
Take that, Haseo.
Get out of here!
I was gonna say 8.96 seconds is what I need to do in order to hit it through properly the first time every time. So.
Come on, I'm not even warmed up!
Oh, would you quit whining? Quite the reason I don't like kids.
Please.
Pew!
I didn't even break a sweat. Damn, this is bad.
Oh my god, what is in this eye? I had a problem with that last night too. Oh. That's alright, I guess I can play without my glasses.
This is a piece of cake.
Excuse me, by right, I am supposed to be wearing them all the time. Except when I'm asleep, of course, but... easier said than done.
Okay, tough guys, bring it on!
I can't even access the submenu to try to see if Saku has Moonum to wake me up. Oh my gosh.
Oh well.
Mecha Grunty.
Now, do as you please.
Shellbreaker!
There we go. That should open it up entirely.
Here I go, Haseo.
Get out of here!
This is it!
Not bad.
Shellbreaker!
Blew itself up, I'm pretty certain. Elastic iron.
I just
Okay.
knew you would be a great fighter, Haseo. You're wonderful to watch.
How dare you keep getting in Master End's way like that? Don't think I'll forget it.
I'm exhausted. Let's
Just go back. I completely agree. I completely agree with that one. Third word, Orion. Now, if I boot her out of the party... Nope. I will log out and see... I think the next one is notifying me of my fight against Sirius, but I'm not sure. Because there's a fair amount that happens at the end of this one. Like, story and plots and all that other stuff here. Yeah, CC Corp title match. Dear Haseo, thank you for your regular patronage of the world. Your title match fight has been decided. The arena tournament is the Holy Palace. Title match is Team Haseo, leader Haseo, versus Hungry Wolf, leader Sirius. We request that all those participating in the tournament register for their fights at the arena counter.
At long last, the fight with Sirius. I'll invite Pi in entrance and go register.
Pretty sure this is the level I need to kind of get through the rest of this, because the cap for this volume is only 100.
Go register at the arena counter.
Or we could go do the quest with Saku and Bo, or not Saku and Bo, Bo and Adelie, but let's just go ahead with the story, because we kind of been playing along that one enough. Not only that, but it's not important to the story. So no, it's not the right place. I don't know why I'm suddenly so tired. I just am. I know. Oh, excuse me. I know I am hoping that it will be nice and cool tonight in the house. Because even though it's not going to get into like the single digits overnight, it will be a fair bit nicer out. And I suppose I should save. Alright, let's go. Tournament.
Haseo! Young lady. You're gonna fight Siri? I mean, you're gonna fight Ida, aren't you?
Yeah.
Haseo, I think I should join the match after all.
Huh? You're changing your mind?
Ever since my epitaph was stolen, Ida has been gaining more and more power. Alcade and Sirius, all the people who became lost ones, it's my fault that they're suffering like they are. If I hadn't had my epitaph stolen, then Bordeaux would never have...
Bordeaux would have
It's
regardless,
not your fault.
because she's power hungry.
But I have to do something, Haseo! I can't leave this all up to others!
Listen well, young lady. We're about to fight Sirius, who has been infected by Ida. Epitaph users are not invincible. If we lose, even Haseo may not come out of it unscathed. Both Endrance and I are able to use avatars. We're the best choice for this fight.
Then tell me, what should I...
How about I take over for you?
Coon!
Adam, I'll go out there in your place.
Coon?
Leave it to me. I'll become your sword and shield. I'll watch Haseo's back in your stead.
Wait a minute. Weren't you finished with GU?
Little, you know, minor thing there.
Yeah, well, I thought I was. But you know, I just can't leave a delicate young girl when she's in trouble. Seeing as I'm such a gentleman and all.
Okay.
Really? Where do you see a delicate young girl in this group?
To be perfectly honest, I still don't agree with how Yada and the CC Corp are handling this whole situation. But I realize now that leaving GU isn't gonna help change anything. I need to keep fighting and fighting until the world becomes a safe online game again. I know now that's all I can do. And that's why, Haseo, I've decided I'm gonna bet on you. You see, Haseo, I always thought you were, how do I put this, too self-centered. But if you really didn't have any consideration for others, Syllabus and Gaspard would never look up to you.
Fair
like
enough,
they
I would
do.
suppose.
As you are now, you just might have the power and the kindness needed to destroy Ida. That's why I'm placing my abilities in your hands.
What is this? Some special male bonding power thing?
Anyway, that's how it is, Pi. I'm sorry, but
You're not going to budge on this, are you? Fine. This delicate young girl will sit back and play support.
thanks, Pi.
But in exchange, you better defeat them. Get that?
Of course. Not only that, we'll heal Adelie too.
That's right. We're gonna heal Adelie. We'll make it so she can laugh in this world once again. I'll invite Coon and Endrance.
Better check his gear. Okay, this is not acceptable, Endrance. Do I have a better? No, I do not. I'll give him that. That will help with some things. And No, I don't have a gun either. Rip. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Not going to be the easiest fight in the world, but I'll manage.
No matter what, we cannot lose this fight.
I really want Haseo to lose, but I don't want Master Ren to lose. Master Ren, I don't know what I should do. Huh?
Notice how they just...
Okay.
Notice how Bo just took over?
Haseo? Sakaki.
Sirius, the brightest star in the galaxy. When the Azure Wolf howls, the earth shakes and shocks resound throughout the arena. Tonight we will find out the true weight of the word Emperor. Haseo, Endrance, and Coon. They've come here with a whole new lineup. Endrance is a blade brandier and Coon is a steam gunner. A very offensive lineup indeed.
Very right, old man.
Are the challengers nothing more than sheep to the slaughter now? Here comes the champion, Team Sirius! The figure of Sirius gives off an unearthly vibe, and his teammates are pretty creepy themselves.
Yeah. Wouldn't be as creepy if they didn't look like they were stitched together.
Changed. His expression looks demonic. So, you all came to steal it too, did you? Well, it's mine. You got that? Mine! 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 Mine!
Damn, he's totally lost it.
Ooh.
He's not much for conversation.
Ida is drawn to people's deepest passions, whether they are positive or negative.
Good to know.
And then magnifies those feelings?
It releases the binds of reason. So then, Sirius's strong attachment to being Emperor was what called Ida to him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
There we go.
Sirius's stats are absurd. Is this Ida's influence? There's something weird about that winged guy and naked guy, too.
I don't know why they say he's naked. He's not. He's got armor on.
Feels like we're not even damaging them, like we're chasing some kind of mirage.
Haseo, I've got the results from Yada's monitor. They say that they're unable to confirm Sirius's teammates' IDs.
Then these guys are infected, too.
No.
Actually, it's like their characters aren't there and never existed. Like, they're just illusions.
Cut to the chase.
In other words, those two are immortal.
Great, simple as that, huh?
What should we do then?
What should we do? It's all or nothing. Come on, we're going after Sirius.
Got it, Haseo.
What do you mean, got it?
Focus your attacks on Sirius. There's no way he's just an illusion.
Take down the Azure Wolf.
All right. Forget about the winged man and naked man.
Let's go. Thunder
Razor's Edge!
Divine Awakening. Demise Claw.
You hear me? Electro bullet!
Oh. He's down. Or down enough at least. He melted. That's it.
The Ida that stole Adelie's epitaph? So then, if I defeat it, I really will. Come on, come on. Right here. All right, now give us back Adelie's epitaph.
I could use a nap so badly, I don't know why. Alrighty, and as usual, same stuff for all of the other Avatar battles. Thank you so much. Very aggressive this time around. Alrighty. Protect break. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Might have missed it the first time. That's Adelie's avatar.
This is Adelie's?
Well, that's what it would look like, I guess.
Yes, the epitaph of Innis. Don't worry, you can leave the rest to me. I'll guide it back to her character.
Now Adderley should be...
She should be, yeah. Snowing at the Holy Palace.
Serious. This is... Triage's... What?
There's two of them?
What the hell?
No, they were replicas. I don't know how Ida figured out how to do it, but... We've got more problems than replicas.
Triage!
It's just that...
Unbelievable! I don't have the faintest idea what's happened!
At least he's honest.
Anyway, they did it! Aseo has taken the Emperor's throne once again! A giant star falls! Sirius has at long last tasted the dust of the arena floor! A new Emperor for the Holy Palace is now born! We are witnesses to history!
Just now, the two that appeared from the blue light came and defeated the two Idas that were with Sirius. Right?
Yeah, and they looked exactly the same.
Does that mean the Winged Man and Naked Man that were paired with Sirius were fakes created by Ida?
Looks like it.
The real Winged Man and Naked Man were friends of Triage, which means that maybe Triage isn't Ida after all. Then again, if those guys are fighting against Ida too, why did Triage go after Shino? So, Aseo has won.
Yes, Sakaki. My hand has all healed.
Truly, that was some amazing fighting!
She got her data back.
A white-hot battle worthy of a title match! Team Aseo is climbing the charts at a frightening pace! As his master, you must be very proud of him, Antares. Where did he go? Antares, where are you? What? You've seen enough and you've left? What am I supposed to do with a message like that?
Legendary drunk,
Why are
indeed.
all my guests like this?
Poor guy.
Aseo, become strong. for my sake, and for Shino's. Haseo.
Hey, how's it feel to wake back up? Why? Why were you paired up with Ida? And with that wingman and naked man?
I was always afraid. Afraid of losing the Holy Palace Emperor's throne. No kings last forever. When I thought about that, I would always get so scared. That's why
It was your own weakness that gave Ida the chance they needed.
I wanted power. Power that wouldn't lose to anyone. Power to make all bow before me. Yes, it gave me power. Enormous power. Overflowing power.
Mm-hmm.
Would you wake up already? It's because of that Alcade.
Alcade? What happened to Alcade?
Alcade has become a sacrifice. She tried to save you, and was PK'd by your power. Her character's vanished, and she's become comatose in the real world.
Entrance!
No, he deserves to know what he's caused.
That power. Alcade.
Too soft on people, Coon. My ears.
That was amazing, Haseo! Congratulations!
Bo. Thanks.
The Ida that fused with the young lady's epitaph was the same one that was controlling Sirius. Her epitaph is the Mirage of Deceit. Her avatar's name is Innis.
Mirage? Then what you're saying is that those two immortal guys were...
Literally complete illusions.
In other words, Ida that stole Adelie's epitaph is using that power.
Most likely. Now then, what I'd like to know is who those two were that showed up afterwards. Who would have thought others besides epitaph users could eliminate Ida like that?
Come to think of it, those guys were together with Tri-Edge when I first met them on the Ida server. Tri-Edge's friends, huh? But it still doesn't make sense. Why did Tri-Edge attack Shino? What is it they want?
We'll need to investigate that in detail, including who exactly Tri-Edge is.
Hey,
Haseo, what's wrong?
I'm thinking we might have the wrong idea about all this.
Wrong idea? What do you mean?
I don't know.
It's possible.
Maybe we're not doing the right thing. I can't tell anymore.
That doesn't matter to me. I'm here because you reached out and saved me once. And that's enough for me.
I guess it won't do any good to question myself now.
No.
Well then, see you later.
Bye-bye, Haseo!
It's okay, Haseo. What we need to do is to just keep doing what we do best, without even thinking about giving up. As long as we keep trying, the results will speak for themselves, right? Yeah, you're right. For now, anyway.
Haseo! Kun! Hi!
Adelie, how... Well, looks like you've recovered.
Yes! Once the match was over, the crack healed nicely. And so did my arm's paralysis. Thank you! Thank you so much, everyone!
Congratulations.
Sakaki!
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting? What do you want? No need to bare your fangs like that, terror of death. I just wanted to say the word of thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for curing Adelaide. I mean your debt. That's all I have to say. Let's go, Adelaide.
Okay. So, I guess that's it for me too.
Huh? You're going too, Adelaide?
I have work to do for Moontree. See you later.
I mean, it's her thing. It's her club, or whatever you want to say.
You okay
So,
with this, Haseo?
well, if he's not Kun, what the hell is he supposed to do? He ain't her daddy. Got a broadsheaf and the IDA 31 genome. Data seed L. An important email from Philo. You must be pretty shocked to get an email from me, seeing how I'm supposed to be dead. I have something I want to give you. I'll be waiting at Theta Bequeath Insatiable Mysteries.
How did Philo send me a... I mean, he... Philo, is that really you? Let's see. Theta Bequeathed Insatiable Mysteries, huh? I'd better get going.
I think I need to go by go by myself this round. Let's not go by my... I'm thinking of a completely different field, and I should have realized that. I don't know why I didn't. Let's do... And let's take Syllabus and Gaspard. What do you want to know?
A short mail. From Philo?
If you want to know, come see me in this area.
Is Philo here?
I think even I can win. Reverse touch.
This is one of those situations where you would have need to watch the anime to some degree. Maybe even more than I realize. Oh, give me a second here. I am going to go in to my sound, because for some reason I am almost certain that this is louder than me. And I got to tweak a couple of settings. But anyway, this is one of those situations you would have had to have watched some of the anime, and that to know who Philo is. It looks better to me, because Philo is a character that makes a minor appearance here, and I think you learn a bit about him, but to actually know enough about him. Haseo, I'm in the southeastern direction from there. To actually know a lot about him, like, you would need to watch the series and learn about some of the other characters that were originally part of the Twilight Brigade. Because the Twilight Brigade wasn't just... I'm trying to think. The Twilight Brigade wasn't just Shino, Obon, and Seiya. There was also Tabi and Sakisaka. Southeast. And that, I can't remember if Philo was actually part of it or not. I don't think he was, but he was essentially a type of mentor to Hiseo in a much more like eastern direction from there. Okay. In much more of a capacity than what Ovan was. Ovan was, I guess, you could consider him like a big brother, and Philo, because of his age, is like the dad. But we'll wait and see here, because I can't remember what exactly he said. And I know there is a little bit discussed about Philo. So... excuse me. Well, I believe he's somewhere in here. There he is. Well, there he is. What do you want to know? If you want to know, open your heart's eye. If you do, things you could not see before start to make themselves clear. Alder's Key. This is an Alder's Key. They are located in dungeons and fields. After collecting a certain amount of them, you can unlock sealed lost weapons. This item is being placed in your key items. So you got it. This is an Adler's Key, the guide to the temple that lies at the end of this world. There are 5 Adler's Key in this area. Gather the remaining 4. There are 4 Adler's Keys remaining. Search thoroughly. But if you do this, they appear on the map. I'm pretty sure I can pick those up off of from being on the bike, but now I'm wondering. So yeah, if you use a fairy's orb, whenever you're in an area, it will automatically show you where the Adler's Keys are. But normally they're along your travel route in the dungeons anyway. There we go. That's a good way to do it. You can now unlock the seal for the first phase. It seems you have found all 5 Adler's keys. I just sent you an email. Read it at your desktop. Sorry, I'm so tired of just kind of mindlessly jamming the button. Adler's keys. So you got a hold of Adler's keys. It will be your guide to a temple that lies at the very end of this world, and Haseo. They will lead to unlocking the power hidden inside you and your character. Here at the end words. Here are the end words you need. Theta, hidden forbidden sacrament. Come to the great temple of Firion Med. Oh, Maeve. Whoop. I'm starting to make such tiny mistakes here. I might just have to call it here after I finish this part. Because, unfortunately, I desperately need a nap. Haseo. If you're reading this message, that means that I, the player, am now dead. This is the great temple of Firion Med, the place that lies at the end of this world. I leave the sacraments of the 8 phases of the world and all the weapons here to you. The lost weapons are weapons that embody the lost power of the epitaph characters. To gain these weapons, you will need to offer Adler's keys to break these seals, and then defeat sealed beasts that protect the weapons. Can't remember if I actually... Let me talk to it again here. Okay, so it's unlocked. Beast is level 75. Level 80. So, need to go back to town and grab 2 people to fight with. I want to bring Adelie, but I guess I will bring Bo and Indrance. So before we do this, I'm sure you remember what it said, that this is where you can find the weapons of the 8 phases. So Scathe, Innis, Magus, Fitchel, Gore, Maha, Tarvos, but yet Corbinix is missing. So that would tell me. So I'm thinking that means that Corbinix Epitaph user's already awoken and somehow found his way here. Either that or because of Corbinix's power, he doesn't have one. Creepy. Just a bit. Yeah, I think after we do this, I'm probably going to go and take a nap because I'm wiped. Wonderful. Although it's not like he's not taking a ton of damage. So... I suppose it probably does better damage than just spamming Annie-Zot, since it's a higher... Okay, Divine Awakening. There we go. You got Ticking Death. This disc, you know, to get these weapons, they have nice things. You can power them up a little bit later and just... Very wise, old man. But, and 11 unread mail. Oh yeah, because I won the championship bout. So, but anyways, I was getting ready to say, the ticking death will become, it's not technically now, but ticking death is my best scythe. Absorbs 25% of regular HP and SP with a 50% chance per regular attack. This effect does not trigger if the enemy is many levels apart from you. So it does work quite nicely. And with that all said and done, I hate to cut this short. I do, but as I've said a couple times now, I am absolutely wiped out. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for coming by and paying me a visit again today, and all the other good stuff. Thank you so much for coming by later than normal because of the issue with my schedule. And I will try to stream here between tomorrow and Friday some. But remember, Friday, as it looks right now, and I'm not promising anything because if I don't hear back from work, that will be a whole different story. But Friday, very well, is probably going to be a later in the day stream. So it'll be closer to about evening time. So you'll be looking at about a 6 p.m., 7 o'clock-ish start time for me. So that puts it up to whatever it would be at your time. And for the moment, it looks like it's only for this week. But I will keep an eye on my schedule and let you guys know. And if need be, we'll tweak stuff around and see if we can figure out another day that I can do this. So, alrighty. In the meantime, take care and stay safe out there, you guys. Thank you so very much for coming by and keeping me company. I greatly appreciate it.